Today we re-diving deep into one of the most exciting space missions of the year, China's Shenzhou 21, which just successfully launched to the Tiangong space station. This isn't just another launch. It's a major leap forward, showcasing incredible speed, new scientific ambitions, and a crew that represents the future of space exploration. So buckle up, because we're about to break it all down. On October 31st, from the historic Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center in the Gobi Desert, a Long March 2F rocket roared to life. At precisely 11:44 a.m. Eastern Time, it carried the Shenzhou 21 spacecraft and its 3 astronauts on a flawless ascent into orbit. But the most stunning part came next. Just 3.5 hours after liftoff, Shenzhou 21 had already reached and docked with the Tiangong space station. Let's put that into perspective. This rapid, autonomous docking is a huge technological flex. For comparison, SpaceX's Crew Dragon usually takes anywhere from 15 to 27 hours to dock with the International Space Station. This isn't just about saving time. It's about demonstrating a strategic capability in orbital maneuvering that is absolutely critical for more complex future missions like those to the moon and beyond. It shows China's space program is not just catching up, but is starting to set new standards in mission efficiency. Aboard Tiangong, the Shenzhou 21 crew was warmly greeted by the astronauts of Shenzhou 20, bringing the station's temporary population to 6. This kicks off a busy handover period, packed with scientific work before the Shenzhou 20 crew, including veteran Qin Dong, who recently passed 400 days in space, heads back to Earth on November 3rd. Now, let's meet the new arrivals who will call Tiangong home for the next 6 months. Leading the mission is Commander Zhang Lu. At 48, he's a seasoned veteran. You might remember him from the Shenzhou 15 mission, where he was instrumental in building and operating Tiangong, even conducting spacewalks to install external equipment. His experience brings a steady hand and calm confidence to this long-duration flight. He's the anchor of this crew, ensuring everything runs smoothly. Next up is flight engineer Wu Fei. At 32, he's the youngest active astronaut in China's Space Corps and a rising star from the 3rd batch of recruits. Before joining the astronaut program, Wu Fei was an aerospace engineer at the China Academy of Space Technology. On this mission, his job is to focus on the spacecraft systems, mechanical operations, and keeping the station's complex machinery in perfect working order. Rounding out the trio is 39-year-old Zhang Hongzhang, the mission's payload specialist. He's not a career pilot, but a dedicated scientist from the Dalian Institute of Chemical Physics. With deep expertise in materials engineering, he's on board to oversee the station's laboratory, manage experiments, and conduct research that he personally helped design. This crew composition of veteran commander, a systems engineer, and a research scientist highlights China's clear strategy, blending experience with innovation and placing a major emphasis on deep scientific discovery. So what will this talented crew be doing for the next 6 months? Their schedule is packed with groundbreaking science. One of the most talked about experiments involves sending mammals into space for reproductive studies. 4 black mice, 2 males and 2 females, are now in orbit. The goal is to study how microgravity affects fertility, growth, and genetic adaptation. This kind of research is fundamental if humanity ever hopes to build sustainable colonies on the Moon or Mars. We need to understand how life itself functions away from Earth's gravity. But it's not just about the mice. The crew will manage a total of 27 different research projects. These experiments cover a vast range of fields, from materials science and biotechnology to fluid physics and advanced energy systems. They'll also be working on closed-loop life support systems, which are key to creating self-sufficient habitats in space, allowing astronauts to live and work for extended periods without constant resupply missions from Earth. Beyond the science, the crew has a lot of operational work to do. They will be maintaining and upgrading the station's systems, getting ready for the arrival of the Tianzhou 10 cargo ship, which will bring fresh supplies and new equipment, and preparing the station for future astronaut crews. It's a non-stop job that requires a perfect blend of technical skill and scientific curiosity. The Shenzhou spacecraft itself is a testament to China's iterative approach to innovation. While its design origins are linked to Russia's reliable Soyuz, the Shenzhou is larger and has been continuously upgraded with each new mission. But China isn't stopping there. They are already developing a next-generation crewed spacecraft called Mengzhu. This new vehicle is designed to be modular, safer, and partially reusable. Mengzhu is the key to China's future ambitions, intended not only to service the Tiangong station but also to carry astronauts on crewed missions to the moon. The Shenzhou 21 mission is more than just another trip to orbit. It's a clear signal of China's long-term vision and its growing prowess in space. With rapid docking, a diverse and highly skilled crew, and ambitious scientific goals, this mission is pushing the boundaries of what's possible in human spaceflight. It's a critical step in a much larger journey, one that points toward a permanent human presence in space and, eventually, a multiplanetary future. We're talking about a process that took just a few hours. This isn't just about getting astronauts to their destination quickly. It's a demonstration of incredible precision in orbital mechanics, launch timing, and automated systems. This rapid rendezvous capability is crucial. Imagine needing to send supplies or a rescue crew to a space station in an emergency. The ability to launch and dock in a matter of hours rather than days is a massive strategic advantage. It showcases a level of operational maturity that places China's space program in the top tier. It proves that their launch and docking systems are not just reliable, but exceptionally efficient, a key factor for sustaining long-term human presence in orbit. Now, let's meet the crew. The takonauts aboard Shenzhou 21 are a fascinating mix of experience and fresh perspectives. We have Mission Commander the Guangfu, a veteran of the Shenzhou 13 mission. His return to Tiangong provides invaluable continuity and leadership. He knows the station, he understands the challenges of long-duration spaceflight, and his experience is the bedrock of this mission. Alongside him are two first-time flyers, Li Kong and Li Guangsu. What's particularly interesting is their background. Both are former fighter pilots from China's younger generation of astronauts. This selection isn't random. It reflects a strategic approach to building a deep and diverse astronaut corps. By blending veteran experience with new talent, China is ensuring its program has the skilled personnel needed for its increasingly ambitious plans, which we'll get to in a moment. This crew composition is a deliberate investment in the future, training the next generation of space leaders who will carry the torch on future missions to the moon and beyond. So what will they be doing up there for the next 6 months? This is where things get really exciting. The scientific agenda for Shenzhou 21 is packed with cutting-edge experiments. One of the headline projects involves studying the growth of fish in microgravity. This isn't just about seeing if fish can swim in space. It's a fundamental biological experiment. By observing how vertebrates animals with backbones, like us, develop and adapt in a weightless environment, scientists can gain profound insights into the effects of spaceflight on bone density, muscle atrophy, and spatial orientation. This research is vital for understanding how to keep humans healthy on long journeys to Mars or during extended stays on a lunar base. It's a stepping stone to creating self-sustaining ecosystems in space, where future explorers could potentially raise their own food sources. This kind of life support research is absolutely critical for humanity's future off-planet. But the science doesn't stop there. The Shenzhou 21 crew will also be conducting experiments in space medicine, materials science, and fundamental physics. They'll be testing new materials to see how they hold up in the harsh environment of space, which could lead to innovations for satellites, spacecraft, and even consumer products back on Earth. They'll also perform extravehicular activities or spacewalks to carry out maintenance and install new external equipment on the Tiangong station. Each spacewalk is a complex, high-stakes operation that further hones their skills and tests their equipment. It's all part of the larger goal, turning Tiangong not just into a habitat, but into a world-class, state-of-the-art national laboratory in orbit. The data they collect will fuel scientific discoveries for years to come. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. The Shenzhou 21 mission isn't happening in a vacuum. It's a crucial piece of a much larger, multi-decade strategic vision. China isn't just focused on low Earth orbit. Their ambitions stretch all the way to the Moon and Mars. The Chang'e Space Station serves as an essential training ground and technology testbed for these future deep space missions. Everything they learn about life support, crew psychology on long-duration missions, and operating complex systems in space is directly applicable to their lunar program. And that lunar program is moving forward at an impressive pace. China has already made history with its Chang'e robotic missions to the far side of the Moon. The next step is the International Lunar Research Station, a planned robotic and eventually human-crewed base at the Moon's South Pole, developed in partnership with Russia and other nations. By aiming for a crewed lunar landing by 2030, China is setting up a new era of space exploration, one that looks very different from the Apollo-era space race. This isn't just about planting a flag. It's about establishing a sustainable, long-term human presence on another celestial body. The experience gained from missions like Shenzhou 21 is what will make that possible. The takonauts living and working on Tiangong today are laying the groundwork for the first Chinese explorers to walk on the lunar surface. This brings us to a crucial point. Shenzhou 21 and the broader Chinese space program represent a significant shift in the global landscape of space leadership. For decades, space exploration was dominated by the United States and Russia. Now, China has firmly established itself as a third major power. This isn't a zero-sum game, but it does change the dynamics. China's rapid progress is creating a new sense of urgency and competition, but also new opportunities for collaboration. The Tiangong Space Station, for example, has an open invitation for international partners to send experiments and even astronauts. While geopolitical tensions on Earth present challenges, the scientific community often finds ways to work together. China's rise in space encourages all nations to up their game, to innovate faster, and to think bigger. It's pushing the boundaries of what is possible and accelerating the timeline for humanity's expansion into the solar system. In conclusion, the Shenzhou 21 mission is a powerful symbol of where we are in the 21st century. It's a testament to human ingenuity, national determination, and the unyielding desire to explore the unknown. From its record-breaking rapid docking to its diverse crew and ambitious science, this mission is a microcosm of the momentum behind China's space program. It's a clear message that the future of space exploration will be multipolar, with new players shaping the journey. As we look ahead to a future of lunar bases missions to Mars and a bustling economy in Earth orbit, the work being done by the Shenzhou 21 crew aboard Tiangong is not just a national achievement for China. It's a vital part of building the foundation for all of humanity's future among the stars. We are living in an incredible era of discovery, and this mission is another giant leap in that journey. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be keeping a close eye on the Shenzhou 21 mission and bringing you updates as they happen. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more insights into our journey to the stars, please hit that like button, share this video with a friend, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Until next time, keep looking up because the future is unfolding right before our eyes.